You know what I mean? We gotta put Maine on. Recognized rap, shout out, 100%.
Painting pictures does not have to be done on canvas. There are other vibrant ways to illustrate. In Lewiston, one artist is using a microphone. The other is using a camera.
The way you be taking these photos, I don't really be seeing anybody else doing the things you be doing. Like the way you edit, it was just different. And I was really like, man, we gotta get another one.
Soon after Duke Money and Kellen FX met, they realized each had a unique skill. Duke is a colorful and honest rapper, and Kellen, Duke says, is a magician behind the lens.
His intelligence, with the way he be taking pictures, it's like, you really can't tell a whole story with it.
Kellen says Duke is a good person to photograph because he shows a lot of emotion. He says a photo is powerful because it can explain what words cannot.
It can tell you everything about someone. You know, you just look at one picture and it can explain that one person, the scenery, where you're from.
Where Duke is from is no swanky place. He calls himself a project child who has previously lived in Atlanta and Denver. He specifically remembers Denver as a dangerous spot.
Back then, it was wild. There was a shooter right in front of my house. I seen blood on newspapers and shit. The next morning I woke up.
There wasn't much support growing up, he says, until he met Kellen and other friends in Lewiston.
I really never had money. I really had nobody like supporting me like that. It was always me by myself. And then like as time went by, I finally found where I was like accepted in a place where like people would actually love me for the person I am.
Kellen appreciates the diversity of the city and acknowledges the poverty many residents experience. He says living in Lewiston can build character.
This city does a lot for a lot of people, to be honest with you. Good or bad, it does a lot.
When Duke first began releasing music earlier in the year, he noticed his songs gave inspiration to those in the community.
I never knew how much of an impact my music would have on all the people living around me that see me on a daily basis.
Duke and Kellen are more than just a rapper and a photographer. They're each setting positive examples that young people can look up to.
Around here, people really look at us as like a role model, especially since like the music we're doing, the pictures he's taking, people really look at us.
There really is a lot of people that look up to us.
I never knew how much of an impact such people could have.
Next week on Recognized Maine, R&B artist Lavinia shows off her natural hair.
I see people, everyone's looking like, or they want to touch it and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, you can't touch it though, like.